Welcome to the channel. Before starting the video, sign up and leave your like so we can hit the goal of 600 subscribers. Liverpool have already put Sadio Mane in Cristiano Ronaldo's path as transfer could expose Saudi issue. Sadio Mane has been linked with a move to Al Nassr for Cristiano Ronaldo, but Liverpool know this could expose a significant problem for the Saudi League. The Saudi Pro League is having quite the summer. In Football Manager parlance, he went to the scouting tab and filtered by reputation, looking to attract as many big names as humanly possible. A process that started with Cristiano Ronaldo last year has already involved several big clubs, including Liverpool. There are legitimate questions to ask about why the league, now largely backed by the state's sovereign wealth fund, should be so concerned about reputation. The answer, for many, is sports washing. But the Saudi League will no doubt argue that it is attracting players who will genuinely improve the quality of the top flight. Even at the age of 37, at the time of his transfer, Ronaldo clearly ticked that box, and the same is certainly true of the vast majority of those who were part of the summer's talent offensive. If Sadio Mane follows suit, amidst Al Nassr's apparent transfer interest in Ronaldo, according to Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg, he would also be a huge blow to the league. Despite a rocky season with Bayern Munich, it's clear he remains a top-quality player, having recently signed from Liverpool in inspired form that has helped lead a four-way charge. However, there was something interesting about Mane's swan song. Essentially, Liverpool have put him in Ronaldo's path, with Jurgen Klopp taking their longtime left-back and utilizing him mainly in the middle in the second half of the season. Eventually, more or less every elite winger has to evolve. The loss of that explosive turn of pace gives up a half-yard lead that usually proves decisive. It saw Ronaldo spend his final years in Europe as little more than an extraordinary chaser, and it also required Liverpool to alter things to get a Mane in tune. It worked brilliantly. Mane has quietly spent most of 18 months looking past his best, but the change, combined with a timely confidence boost from the African Cup of Nations, has seen him score 7 times and assist twice in the 9 league games he has played. As a centre-forward during the direct confrontation. He also defeated Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final and scored in both legs of the Champions League semi-final against Villarreal. His woes at Bayern Munich have been many and varied, including a lengthy injury break that also blighted his World Cup dreams, but it's fair to say that Mane has produced his best form in Bavaria as a striker. In what was a promising start, he scored 3 goals in 3 games through the middle. This raises the question of how Al Nassr would prepare if they signed Mane. Both he and Ronaldo are now firmly at their best in the middle, both looking like shadows of their best selves as they protrude out without the necessary tools to defeat players as they once did. However, one will have to accommodate the other. As long as Saudi Arabia puts reputation above all else in its transfer transactions, it will continue to face this problem. In Europe, PSG are finally learning the lesson that big names don't necessarily mix well. And by signing almost exclusively past stars, the problem is exacerbated. Players like Mane and Ronaldo need to be accommodated to be genuine assets, but you can't cater to the needs of 11 veterans at the same time, all of whom have lost various aspects of your game. Take Argentina in the World Cup. Lionel Messi, still a brilliant player, cannot be expected to offer much in possession. But his national team backed him up, with new Liverpool player Alexis Mac Allister among those tasked with running hard and covering the gaps. A team full of Messis would not have won the tournament. Saudi Arabia expects top stars to follow veterans, and cash was once enough to tempt a couple. This is a project that looks set to exist for the long term. But while it remains primarily home to European stars looking for a big final payday, the quality may not skyrocket in the expected way. A potential Mane and Ronaldo link-up could well exemplify that. Hope you enjoyed the video. What did you think of the video? Subscribe to the channel and leave your opinion in the comments.